Welcome back to another episode of the Sports Lounge podcast. On this week's episode, we're going to talk about NBA trades. There was a lot of movement last week, and then touch on some, World Cup disappointment that happened this week. But
Mm.
come chill with us in the Sports Lounge. First up, NBA trades. There were a lot last week. I already touched on Giannis, so don't need to go over that. But trades were official on Monday, July 6th. So the one trade that was more shocking than the Giannis one going to the Heat, because it wasn't really shocking. We knew the two teams that he was going to go to. It was Jaylen Brown. We knew he was going to get traded, but to the 76ers for Paul George and draft picks. I was not expecting that trade.
No, that's pretty crazy. In conference, I mean,
In
not that
division.
divisions matter.
Yeah.
Not that they matter, but yeah,
You see him at least four times.
yeah, which is like crazy because he's gonna like want to whoop your ass every single time.
Every time. Every time. That that was a trade. I got
Mhm.
home from work. I saw it on my phone. I was like, wait a second. That can't be real. I had to refresh. I had to, it kind of felt like the Luka trade to me because it was just like shock, and not because he was traded because we all expected it. It was just shock that, like you said, he went to a in conference division team, which you don't see that often.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. This is just I think Jalen Brown is a little bit better than Tatum. He was the Finals MVP that one year. Like it, it's kind of crazy to trade like I don't know what could be your best player to your conference rival. Like
For Paul George, who is, I think, 36,
he's getting up there,
not the
man.
same
He's getting
player.
up there.
What was crazy to me was that, because like you said, some people may think Jaylen Brown's the better player. This is how I describe them. I think JT is the overall better scorer, but Jaylen Brown is a two-way player, defense and offense. They hit the jackpot by drafting Jaylen Brown first, and they drafted Jason Tatum. That doesn't happen when you just get two guys that are that good and they develop to be franchise players, and you have two of them in the same organization. They won and then they
Yeah,
traded. Like they won 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
Three if
I
you count
mean,
this year, but yeah, like it's crazy.
yeah, and like I don't know why they wouldn't just chalk this year up to like Tatum was recovering. Like I know they blew a huge lead to the 76ers,
That
but
part.
like I don't know, man. You made the Sixers a lot better. Like if
Yes.
Embiid is healthy, basically they need to get him to the playoffs. If
Yes.
he's healthy in the playoffs with Jalen Brown
Yes.
and Maxi, they still have Maxi, right? They didn't
Yeah.
move him.
Yeah. Max is
Yeah,
their best player still.
yeah. Like that's a crazy top three.
I don't understand it. But like you said, the biggest thing, Embiid. If he's healthy, this team is looking very scary. But that's the
Yeah,
big if. If he can stay healthy, I joked around. They should keep him on ice until like March.
honestly,
It's
probably
guaranteed money, so like he's making his money. They can't get out of the money. You regular season doesn't really matter.
just make
It
it eight.
matters, but it doesn't matter at the same time. And you don't want him to get hurt during that regular season when you live for the playoff.
Well, with Brown and Maxi, they'll probably be a five or better.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
like you're not going to be shouldn't be like an 8 seed or something like a
No.
playing
Something
team.
would have to happen. Something would have to happen to Maxi or Brown for them to fall that, you know. So
Yeah.
like you said, you have just Brown and Maxi. Those are two all-stars. Those are any given
They can
night, he's
carry.
got 40. Yeah. So,
Yeah, they'll be five, probably a four or higher seed.
yeah. For the Celtics, it's like they were what came out is that they didn't want to pay two players at least 70 or something percent of their cap, which I get. The new NBA cap is weird. There's a first apron, second apron. If you go into the second apron, you're basically handcuffed. You lose your draft picks, they're frozen. So I get it, but Jaylen Brown has 3 more years on his contract. They didn't have to trade him this season, this
Right.
offseason.
And like honestly, couldn't you live with not having too many draft picks? Like if you maximize your window with Brown and Tatum in the next 3 seasons, let's say you F around and win one more, isn't that worth like screwing up your cap and draft picks? Like
To me, that is. But there are some guys that think, hey, Jaylen Brown isn't a good player when it comes to analytics. But I go by eye test. Jaylen Brown had his best year. Granted, Tatum wasn't there for most of the season. But you put that with a healthy Tatum.
they won the championship.
Exactly.
that's that's exactly what happened. They won the championship.
Yeah,
And
I don't
then
get it. I don't get it. Do not get it. But that was one trade. One of the other trades that I thought was pretty significant was LaMelo Ball getting traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Nas Reed and draft picks. LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards is going to be must-see TV. I wish it wasn't in Minnesota, but it's going to be must-see TV.
what was the Charles Barkley thing? He was like Steve Nash and somebody must see TV.
No, I don't know that one. What is it?
I think Barkley he goes forwards. Nash and Chris Paul must see TV. I mean, like that's not 4 words.
That's funny. So yeah, what? Ball and Ant must see TV. 5 words. It's not.
No,
But yeah, that trade, I'm not really the biggest LaMelo Ball fan. I think he's a lot of empty stats, but he hasn't played with a guy like Anthony Edwards, who is a dog, who wants to win. So I think that may make LaMelo Ball better.
yeah, I mean, Melo isn't really mature enough to be the lead guy in his own team, so it's good that he's going to be like the number two
Yeah.
for Edwards.
Yep. Definitely
I
agree.
mean, it should be good. Like, I don't know. It's hard because the Spurs and Thunder are so good in the West. They're in the West, aren't they? Yeah. So,
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, at best, they're what?
I mean, what were they this year? I think they may have been, I don't think they had home court. I think they may have been a 4 or 5 seed or 5 seed.
Mm,
Oh, the West, the Lakers also got a little worse, so I could see them being a 4 seed, if they stay healthy. I didn't like that they gave up Nas Reed. I thought that he was a good player. Shout out Nas Reed. He's from Asbury, New Jersey, Asbury Park, New Jersey.
is he?
Yeah,
Okay. I didn't know that.
Jersey guy. So I always rock with Nas, but I don't know. I like what Nas brings to their team. I don't know who they have playing power forward right now, so they have a hole to fill, but we'll see. I like
Yeah.
the trade for the Hornets. They got draft picks. So
Yeah, they're just going to be irrelevant again. So,
yeah. Yeah. What's the other trade? Oh, Kawhi,
mm,
young guy. He went back to
I,
Toronto for Brandon Ingram and Grady Dick.
I mean, it's fun. It's nice for him. but I don't think it really changes a thing for either team.
See,
It,
I think it changes. It does change for Toronto
they
because
get a little better.
yeah, because they played the Cavs in the playoffs in the first round and they went to 7 games, but Brandon Ingram was hurt. Kawhi's a closer. Now, Kawhi's always hurt too,
Mm,
but I think he played the most games this year. I think he played like over 60. So if he could stay healthy, they could be 4 to 5 seed.
yeah,
Don't see them. They're not better than the Knicks. They're not better than the Sixers, I would say. And they're not better than the Heat, even though we don't have a full team yet. So,
let's relax there, but you have one player. You have two
oh no,
players. All right,
what?
you have two players.
You didn't listen to the pod. We got OG Bobby Portis, man.
Right. Right. Not even the best OG in the league. So
Don't forget about Bobby Portis, man.
how
Let's
good?
just cut it there. And then the last trade was my twin, as some people say. Uh John Morant got traded to the Portland Trailblazers from the Memphis Grizzlies for Jeremy Grant and some other guy. I can't remember his name.
So great trade. All
It sucks, but hopefully Ja will um learn under Dame Lillard and Drew Holiday over there in Portland, get his head back because the NBA needs John Morant to be a star again and be playing. He hasn't played the last couple of years, so we need him back playing, jumping in the air, dunking, hitting the gritty. Just don't do anything with guns.
you just like watching because he looks like you. You can imagine it's you doing it.
Yeah, I just close my eyes and dream of myself flying through the air like he does. Yeah.
You're like, yeah, that was a nice dunk.
I got a question. The biggest free agent of them all. Where do you think LeBron
Mm.
goes?
Mm. Does he go back to Cleveland to try and put him over the top? No, I don't think so. I think if he's gonna go somewhere splashy, he'll probably go back to Miami.
Okay.
Play with Giannis, play with Bam, you know.
We need a point guard. I mean, we have Davion Mitchell, but if we have LeBron, that'll be something. But where do you predict he goes?
I think Miami. I
All right.
just said it.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. I thought you were just going through the list of teams that you think.
No, I mean I think Miami and then maybe Cleveland, but other than that, because he's not gonna go to some crappy team.
No.
Like he's gonna try and go somewhere to win. And they already said the Knicks aren't gonna sign him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just left the Lakers, so no. I don't think the Spurs or the Thunder really have room for him.
Yeah. I think they're out on him. I saw today that the teams that Shams reported was the Heat, Cavs, Timberwolves, Sixers, and Warriors.
The Warriors, they'd just be too old. By the time the playoffs come, they'd be like done.
It's like
Like,
5 years too late at this point because we all wanted to see LeBron and Steph team up, but like at this point, it's just I don't think they can win anything.
it's just too late. Yeah. Like, so I think either Miami or Cleveland.
All right, I I've always said Cleveland. That's my first choice. I think he goes. I think it just makes sense. I think this will be his last year if he goes back to Cleveland because he'll just be off into the sunset retirement tour whole season. Um, Miami, obviously, for the vibes. I want that. I could wear my LeBron James Heat jersey again. Um, the one that I've started to think about more is the Timberwolves. Him, LaMelo, and Ant. Think that could do something. I'm not saying they would win, but I think That would be crazy. I just don't see him wanting to be in the winter for the cold. In Minnesota, like that's
Played in Cleveland.
yes, but doesn't Minnesota get a lot worse?
I mean, sure. You're splitting hairs there. It's Ohio and Minnesota.
Yeah, that's true. They're pretty close. I'm gonna go with Miami just because. Well, you said Miami too.
Yeah.
I'm going Cleveland. Got to change it up. The
All
clip
right.
can't just be both of us agreeing where he goes. I'm going Cleveland.
Well, I think his second landing spot is Cleveland, so it doesn't really matter. We
You
think
know
he's
what? I'm
coming
going
there.
out of the box. Cleveland or Philadelphia.
I don't see it.
I don't either.
Those fans are so mean. They're gonna be so mean to Braun if he goes there.
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see it.
No.
But yeah, I go Cleveland. My heart wants Miami. So yeah. That's
Yeah.
the NBA so far. We're just waiting on LeBron. It's crazy that 42-year-old is the belle of the ball again. He somehow did it. I don't know how he does it, but he's the talk. He's the talk.
Braun, man.
It's Braun. LeBron James. All right. Let's talk some World Cup. You've been watching? What you been
Uh,
watching?
yeah. I mean, I've been watching, but like the first game, because like I've seen it on TV and like I'll keep up with it on my phone because I don't
Hmm.
have the streaming.
Hmm.
But I was actually able to get the last game, and of course, it was a game that the US looked like total crap. So
They did not come to
I
play.
should have probably just not watched at all.
They did not come to play at all. It was disappointing, honestly. I thought they would have competed a little bit harder,
He just
but
got outclassed by
yeah,
Belgium. Like,
yeah. What was it,
what are you going to
4-1
do at
final?
that point?
Like, no contest.
No, no. And then they scored like a goal,
Mm,
like not even that much time, but it was just like dagger, like insult.
yeah, yeah, I tend to agree. I don't know. Soccer is just one of those sports where obviously we were in the World Cup because we hosted, I should add. But for the youth, I just feel as though soccer isn't like one of those sports where people show crazy excitement. Like growing up, at least for us, soccer wasn't like even like what top three for a sport to even think about playing. It was
Mm,
baseball, basketball, and
yeah,
football.
yeah. I guess not. Yeah,
It's grown definitely in this country, but like I don't know. I think they're still a ways away. Well, at least for men. Women,
they win all the time. Yeah,
they're always relevant. They're always in it. They're always compete hard. The men, it's a joke, honestly.
yeah. I mean, look, they got top 16. Like,
Yeah, but isn't their best quarterfinals? They're making it like they. I don't think they've ever sniffed the semi.
isn't it like only 4 teams have ever won the World Cup?
Oh, that I no, I don't. I can't even. I don't even know if that's. Let
I
me just.
think that's true. Look it up real quick.
I'm gonna do some research.
I think it's literally like 4 teams, or maybe it's 4 teams have won the last like several or
Eight
something.
teams.
18, still 8 countries.
That is pretty crazy. Brazil has five. Germany, and Italy have four. Argentina has three. France and Uruguay have two. England and Spain have one. But that goes to show like just where our country is with the sport. Like we don't show up, you know?
Yeah,
Baseball, we show up sometimes, not recently. Basketball, we're always there in the Olympics time. Football, flag football is going to be in the Olympics now, but I
flag
don't know.
football. If we lose,
Yeah, we
that's
lose
it.
flag football. There's an issue.
I want Justin Jefferson torching an Italian baker.
It's so freaking crazy. That man has a wife and kids.
And he's about to get his ankle broken by JJ. I don't know.
Oh, that is tough. But all right, so we got matchups, quarterfinals. I want winners. France, Morocco. Who do you think?
France,
Spain, Belgium.
Spain.
Yeah. I don't think Spain's given up a goal all tournament.
That's
Norway,
ridiculous.
England.
I'll go with England.
See, I'm going Norway in that one. I like watching Holland. I hope he keeps going. You know what I mean?
Okay, fair.
Argentina, Switzerland.
Argentina,
Yeah. All right. So then we would have, so you have France, Spain. Who do you think wins that one?
France.
Yeah. I have France going to the final also.
Yeah,
So you have England, Argentina. Who do you think's getting that one?
Argentina.
Tend to agree.
I think Messi is just a deciding factor.
Yeah.
But
Messi versus Mbappe in the final. I think we both would agree. So who do you have winning that?
France.
Same.
I think because I know Messi has a goal record, but only by like a small margin
Yeah, Mbappe's right.
over.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and he's got like 10 years on him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Mbappe is gonna have that record by next World Cup, unless
he
somehow
is.
Messi's still playing.
And there might be no one who ever catches him.
Yeah,
Like
because he's Mbappe. How old is that kid?
I
Oh,
don't
he's
think he's
27. But still,
he's gonna
Messi's
own. He
39. So
might score literally like 35 goals.
yeah, it's pretty funny. If you search Erling Haaland on Google, there's just a bunch of Norwegians rowing. That's actually pretty funny. That's clever. But yeah, do you want to touch on anything baseball?
um, sure. There's not much different that I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
but I think good for Pete Alonso, still on pace for like a 30 home run, 100 RBI season. Um, Carlos Mendoza was fired. Probably shouldn't have been. I mean, should have been because the team is ass. But I think it's not his fault.
Yeah.
I think the roster is so ass. You could put anybody you want as the manager. They are going to lose. They suck. They Their best player is a player that David Stearns didn't want to pay in Juan Soto. Their second best player, probably Lindor, but he's hurt and bad this year. Um,
How's Bo doing?
I think he's picked it up lately, but he's still underperforming. I mean, it's too late now.
Yeah. I
We're
don't know if it's too late. You saw what the Guardians did last year.
It's too late, brother.
Yes.
They were up 9-4 last night, and they lost. They gave up 16 runs,
Who you got? Oh, yeah, the Royals.
and the Royals aren't good either. So, like,
Yeah. Royals. They had the same record as you. So yeah. Battle.
yeah.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
I mean, the pitcher that was supposed to be their ace, Freddie Peralta, I think he's had a horrible year. He's not looking good at all. Hopefully, they can trade him for something. Hopefully, they can trade a bunch of guys for something.
Hmm.
The only people that should be untouchable are Soto, Benj, the other rookie outfielder. I forget his name.
Ewing, I think, right?
Oh yeah, him. Lindor,
You didn't seem too
McLean.
certain about that.
Hmm?
You didn't seem too certain about Lindor. The way you said it,
Like,
Lindor.
well, he's getting old and he's not
Is
hitting
he?
at all. So,
Okay.
and I don't know. if you offer the right thing for Alvarez, I'd be fine moving him.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have him.
So what is that? A total of like 5 or 6 players on the entire team
Yeah.
that I would keep. So,
Yeah.
like just bad. They're bad. I don't
Checked
think.
out.
Hmm?
You checked out.
First, I'm checked out. What's the point? The only time I'm going to check in is when they trade everyone away. Otherwise, what is the point? I
Yeah.
mean, they're not going to fire the GM this season. They're going to hire some dude who's going to just do whatever Davis Stearns wants next season. And if they don't, truthfully, if they go through May and are under 500, I think Stearns is gone by
Yeah,
June.
I tend to agree.
Because, like, look, the playoff season was real cool, great. First half of last season was cool. Then you had such a bad collapse that you haven't recovered yet. And it's a year later.
Mm,
I don't know. So I'm not mad anymore. I'm just checked out. I don't give
I
a
feel
shit.
that. I feel that. Well, I'm mad.
You
I'm
probably should be. You have a reason to be.
I'm really mad. The fact that my team has slid from first place. I think we had, I don't remember the last time we recorded and talked about baseball, but we were in first, I think maybe 2 weeks ago by like 3.5 games. We ended June and the start of July has not been good. We're now 4 games back of the Tampa Bay Rays. We still somehow have the second best record in the AL. AL is awful. The AL is actually awful.
That's crazy,
If it
man.
wasn't for us in the Rays, in our division at least,
Hmm.
the winner of our division, if you took us two out, would be the Blue Jays at 44 and 49. So that's not saying much, but it's just saying just how bad we are. We can't hit some days. We so for some reason want to constantly play Anthony Volpe. That
Oof.
should stop.
What did I say? What did I say preseason? Didn't I say you guys are gonna play Anthony Volpe and he sucks? And I
Look,
said you were gonna play Austin Wells and he sucks.
we
What
need
do
a
you?
we need a third baseman. We need a catcher. We need bullpen because for some reason our bullpen can't stop anyone. Our starters do a great job holding. Well, some of our starters really just Cole and Schlittler right now. But golly, I have so much I could say. I don't want to go crazy, but cannot wait to get out of that Stan contract because we need him back. Judge is hurt, needs Stan back. For some reason, the man can't stop getting hurt. Lower body injuries all the time. Well, besides his two elbows not working, he can't open a jar of pickles or probably a jar of peanut butter. Freaking uh the dude got hurt running from I think first to second or second to third. He's been out since May. How are you hurt still? How
And
you
the
he had a
funniest part,
setback. He can't come back anytime soon, apparently. Like, what
the
are we
best
doing?
part is that he has the body of like a god. Like
Yes, he looks ripped all the time. His forearms are the size of our heads combined.
and he can't jog to first base.
Like, I just don't understand. I cannot wait to get out of that contract. I love Giancarlo, but man, he's never available. Me and my mom have this joke. Three things guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and Giancarlo getting hurt. I, what else can I go on?
You think Caballero should be their not
Sorry.
starting, starting shorts.
Yeah, because Kabi was playing great at short. We were winning games in the beginning of the season. And then Volpe comes back, and then somehow, some way, I was stupid enough to think, oh no, it's going to be a platoon. So I thought we would need Volpe at some point. But you know what? At this point, he was playing almost every single day, and they were putting Kabi at third. They were putting Kabi. in the outfield. I remember the other day he played center field for like the third time in his career. I was like, what are we doing? Cobby was playing a great shortstop, and then we need a third baseman because McMahon can't. No, sorry, McMahon can't hit. His fielding is somewhat good, but then we put Rosario at third, and God forbid if he could stop a ball that's coming down to him. Got Jazz stealing people's pants and bats. Like, dude, you shouldn't need all these gimmicks to be good. Got
Maybe
Ben
he just
Rice.
needs a different flavor lollipop.
Yeah, we were going good that week, and then it stopped. Got my boy Benito, Ben Rice. If it wasn't for him, God, we would be probably with your record without Judge. And then also, thank God for Paul Goldschmidt. That old guy is doing his thing, but what can you expect from him? Oh, what else? We got a couple minutes left in the show. Hold on. What else can I say? Oh yeah, this better be the last year of Boone. I've been wanting him gone for the past 5 seasons, but hopefully, if this season doesn't turn around, we miss the playoffs, and that smacks Cashman in the face to be like, hey, this guy can't coach.
Do you think it's him?
Boone?
Yeah.
I would like a different voice.
I the
I like that
issue
he ride.
is
I like that he's a ride or die for his guys, but I would like a different voice. I've wanted a different voice for a while. The year we missed the playoffs should have been the change, but then hey, next season we make the playoffs.
World Series, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. We made the playoffs, made the World Series, so that bought him an extra year. Last year, the way it ended, I thought, hey, cut him. Nope, he came back.
The
I want to
issue
make the playoffs and I want to win the World Series, but you know what? If the season keeps going like this, I mean, we are going to make the playoffs because the AL is awful. But we don't get healthy, and if we don't turn it around, if we lose, we lose. But you know what? We made the playoffs. So, as the Yankee standard nowadays, that's a successful season. And back in my day, not even because I was only really conscious for the 2009 World Series, winning was the standard. And we only made one World Series since 2009.
I mean, you guys need to have a losing record. I'm sorry.
It's not
Otherwise,
possible. It's
oh,
not possible.
well, then guess who's staying another year, man? Like,
Yeah, I know. It ain't happening though. There's no way we, yeah. We could play, yeah.
you know,
Baseball's
you
fun.
guys are gonna have a hot streak. You're gonna make the playoffs.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get me back. Get me back in.
It's every
Watched
year.
most baseball of my life this year, and it's been awful the past couple of weeks.
Hey, same.
Yeah.
It's been awful the last 12 months.
But that's baseball, Susan.
Well, that's an episode, unless you have more.
No, no,
All right. Well, hopefully next time Ron will have a team.
yeah,
Maybe some MLB trades will get going.
yeah.
Training
We'll
camps
start.
are going to be
Yeah,
starting soon.
yeah. Start getting our focus to NFL because gonna need some content there.
That's easy. I could talk about that for hours.
That's when
Easy.
it gets good. That's
Yeah.
when the pod's gonna get. This pod was already good. Just wait until you see when NFL season starts. That's weekly stories. We're gonna get going, baby.
So good.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. Well, thanks for chilling with us, guys. See you.